What's up, guys? This is once again the Powkiddy X18S. Now, I thought I'd try something different because a couple of my friends who know that I have this device, they were really curious if it will run PS2 emulation, which if you know about these kind of things, you pretty much know that this really won't run PS2 games. Now, I was surprised that some games actually ran kind of okay. A lot of the games that I tried that I wanted to see if they would run, obviously they fell flat on their face. But here I got 4 games that I really like. Well, I loved growing up really, and pretty much I tried other games that failed miserably. Gran Turismo 4, don't think about it. I love that game. This chip is just not gonna do that. And I tried Manhunt, also massive fail. But you know, there are some games that run, I guess you can say, or at least playable. They all run. Playable is really what you you want. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me start off first with Final Fantasy X. So this is what, I don't really think Final Fantasy X is that hard to run. And I think this emulator was, if I'm not mistaken, kind of like, I don't know if they got optimized a bit, but they did some refresh to it or something like that. I had heard, just to see some, I love this game. So for me to be able to play this game on the Powkiddy X18S, I'm happy. I don't really think it's that hard to run, but as long as it plays, I'm happy. But I've noticed in the game, it has some slowdowns in some parts. But other than that, it kind of runs really well. Like, see, like right here, it's abnormally slow. But I could overlook it just as long as I can, like, play it. So, yeah. Right there, you can see the slowdown once that little whatever effect goes away, then it just goes back to like normal speed. I'm gonna power break. So as you can see, Final Fantasy X, it's playable. You're not gonna get the best performance, but just to be able to play this game like this right now on this device, it's enough for me, really. But don't expect this to play all the It'll probably play like 3 PS2 games I think that I like. All the other ones that I tried, it wasn't happening. Oh man.
Knock it down. What? Trust me, you'll see.
I tried God of War on this, and you're just asking for problems trying to play God of War on the Powkiddy X18S. But it's fun to try, I guess, Do I got any potions? Yeah. Right there, you can really see that lag is intense, just in certain parts. And knock this thing down. I really love Final Fantasy X. I don't know how many Final Fantasy X fans are out there, but this is definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Obviously, 7 is the one that everybody loves. Well, speaking for myself is my opinion. So before I tried the other games or whatnot, I tried Gran Turismo 4, which is again childhood favorite game of mine, and it couldn't even make it past like just to start a race. It was just the lag and everything it was horrible. And I know a lot of people are gonna say obviously this chip is even stronger Snapdragon chips. Like they struggle to play PS2 games, but I was surprised to see this game run at least, but I don't really think this is that hard of a game to emulate. I think. I know God of War, Gran Turismo 4, it wasn't happening. And as you see in the next games, it's maybe there's little tweaks that I can do here and there, probably get it to run better. But this is just straight Final Fantasy X. No settings changed, no nothing, and I don't know. I've heard that the Damon PS2 app is just for like show like the settings don't really do anything. I think I've heard that or seen that in a couple of videos out there. I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Go down. That flicker in the side of the screen, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Gotta come here. Let me look around. Final Fantasy X, just awesome. Just see, look around. Haven't played this game in years, man. Jesus.
I thought about a lot of things, like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think
that bubble in the screen I haven't taken out. I haven't taken off. I mean the protective film on the screen.
Didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Just in case anybody starts asking what's the bubble or what's that on the screen. So yeah, so let's go on to our next game. You kind of see how Final Fantasy X runs. If you love Final Fantasy X, then the Powkiddy X18S is gonna run that game for you on the Damon Ps2 emulator, which is obviously got a bad rap. That app. So let's go to the next game. All right, guys. So let's try now Mortal Kombat Armageddon PS2 game. Let me just make a decision already. All right. Let's go with Cyrax. Now, I don't expect this game to even run even good, but I'll be surprised if it's kind of playable. My hopes aren't really high, but let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Oh man, the lag is insane. Yeah, it's not really enjoyable at all. It's running a little bit. I expected to be more slower. It's slow though. I expected it to be more slower than what it actually is. Oh man. Yeah, it's not I'm not gonna be I don't know, it's some just play Mortal Kombat Armageddon on this is it's cool even though it's extremely sluggish. Yeah. It says on the left hand corner 35 frames per second. Obviously that's completely wrong. That's why this app is I don't know, man. This app just oh. You get the idea. Yeah, the slowdown is just, it's not good. I love this game, by the way. I don't know if any people love this game as much as I do. Ah, okay, I don't even know what I was doing. But yeah, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, not really, you know, not really. Let's try Burnout 3. I don't even know why. Oh boy, look at that. That's horrible. Even the audio's crackling. It's bad. It's bad. Well, I kind of picked up speed there. Not really. The sky being black, it's a common thing in this game when you're doing emulation. Yeah, it's terrible. Look at that. It's bad. Well, I wasn't expecting this to run, but alright, you already know, guys. Time for some Dragon Ball Z. Alright. Left hand says is running at 40 frames per second. Obviously, that's a lie. Oh boy, look at that slowdown. Where you going, Hercule? Hercule's like running. No way. Or at least Hercule's being realistic, running away from Gogeta. If it could run like fighting games, at least at like half speed, I think I would be okay with it. The fact that it runs Final Fantasy X is enough for me to just say, well, at least it runs Final Fantasy X, and I love that game. Here he goes, Hercule getting another gift to blow me up. Well, yeah, guys, I guess Ps2 Emulation obviously is not a go, but if you like Final Fantasy X, it will play it, and I'm sure it probably plays other games or whatnot. I just, the games that I like for it, obviously, I'm just not gonna play it. It would have been cool if it could run at least some fighting games, at least have speed playable, but that's not the case. So yeah, guys. So this is the Powkiddy X18S. Well, we're a long way from having one of these, I think, that could play PS2, unless you get the Odin. The Odin should have a better shot, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it. Happy gaming, guys.